Namaskara. Good evening. Chief guest of the day, Mrs. Pallavi Akurati, IAS, Additional Director, Fiscal Policy Institute, members of HAL Education Committee, Principal Gnanjyoti School, Shri Subhash Garge, principals of other HAL schools, parents, teachers, staff members, and above all, the very lovable students of HAL Gnanjyoti School. I am indeed very pleased today to be able to come back to this school and be with you for this evening. I am very thankful to the Gnanjyoti School principal and the members of the Education Committee for giving me this opportunity to enjoy this fantastic evening. As was told, I have had the pleasure of being personally involved with this school for over 3 years as chairman of the Education Committee. And in fact, I have enjoyed every moment of that. It makes me now proud to see this great event unfold in front of all of you. It's a fantastic performance. My compliments to the teachers, the principal, students, and the parents. An excellent performance. Please keep it up. In fact, the principal during his report was mentioning the achievements of the school. It's really heartening to note that Gnanjyoti School is continuing the good work both on the academic as well as on the extracurricular front. And it's once again my compliments to all of you for that. In fact, I could only say that this has been possible by an excellent combination of the zeal of the principal, the encouragement by the parents, the hard work of the students and the teachers. Very good, I would like to say. As far as the classroom activity is concerned, today in fact is the information era where everything is available at the click of a button or a mouse. So what I would feel is that the classroom education needs to be more interactive so that we are able to kindle the interest of students as we go along. It's not about trying to cram something into our memories. You students are like budding flowers, and by the time you pass out of school, you will all be in full bloom. Your performance in the exams is very important. I have no doubt about it. But then, there's a bigger challenge for you, the challenge of life. So you must develop into a confident and truthful personalities. You must learn to look at every challenge that comes your way as an opportunity, differentiate between good and bad, and develop sensitivity towards the world around you. In this context, I would just like to give an example of a car. You have a large windshield, a small rear view mirror. That has a lesson for us. Past, it could be glory or failures, are only points to learn and improve. There's no point about brooding the past, either in terms of brooding for failures or glorifying our past performances. The windshield is a large glass. Please look at life through the windshield, look into the future, but then keep the rearview mirror always in mind so that you learn from whatever past experiences you have had. As students who have been very fortunate to be in such an elite school, I'd only like to put one request to you, that there are many others who are not as fortunate as you, whom you encounter as you go along, as you grow along. Be compassionate towards them, and at any stage, try to contribute in your own way to the society in whatever you do as you go along. As for the parents, having been a parent myself, I just have one piece of experience sharing, I would say. I would not like to call it as advice. Children do as we do. They do not do as we ask them to do. Let us keep that in mind, that we as parents need to set examples to the children. It's not that we tell them to do something and we do something else. It is definitely something which they see through, and you would see that manifesting in their behavior as you go along. So please set yourselves as role models for your children, so that as they go along, they just need to follow you and you are taking them along the right path. Please do make it a point to be very transparent and honest in every one of your interactions with your children in your everyday life. This context I would also like to use to impress on every one of you that we have a huge responsibility to the environment, and we need to do all that we can to keep the environment free, be it single-use plastic, be it waste reduction, be it reuse, recycle, or whatever about waste. Please do make it a point that as we go along, we give back to the environment, or we leave the environment in a much better way, or at least in the way we received it as we came in here. One final bit of advice to the children: please keep your eyes and ears and your mind open. You will learn that the secret to continue to accomplish things in life is always to continue to learn. Your school life is not the only time when you learn. The entire life is a learning journey. An open mind is all that you require, so that as you go along, you keep learning, you keep developing, you keep improving your personality. I'd like to give an example of you to be like a parachute. You can't jump out from an aircraft with a closed parachute. You know what will happen. So you keep your parachute open, keep your eyes, ears and mind open, so that you can walk into the 21st century and beyond with an open mind, learning opportunities and growth as you go along. I would like to once again reiterate, it has been a wonderful evening. It's still not yet done. We still have a number of good events coming up, I am sure. I have enjoyed it, and I am sure every one of you in the audience would have been enjoying it. I'd like to thank all of you for giving me a patient hearing, and especially the principal, the staff members, and the education committee for giving me this opportunity to come back to the school and share my thoughts on this occasion. Thank you all.